Good afternoon, everybody. Doug Jenkins live from the Findlay Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. Time once again for the Monday announcements where we get you up to speed on everything happening at the Chamber this week, as well as an update from some of our members on things they're up to as far as events, press releases, and jobs that they have posted on our job board. We've got a lot to get into once again this week, so let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, we have a few events on the Chamber calendar. Later today, we were supposed to have a legislative roundtable with John Cross. Obviously, quite a bit happening with the fire at his house a couple of weeks ago, so that has been postponed. We will let you know as soon as we have a rescheduled date for that. Tentatively looking towards September with that, but we wish the Crosses the best in getting that taken care of and getting back up on their feet from their house perspective. And we will have Representative Cross with us here in the office, hopefully in about a month, once they're able to get some of that settled. Do have a couple other things happening this week, though. Findlay Young Professionals will have a kayak excursion going on tomorrow. That is weather permitting. Looks like it could be a wet week around here. So we will keep an eye on that. But Findlay Young Professionals can get signed up for that. That'll go from 6 until 8 at the Zonta Landing in Riverside Park. And then we have a ribbon cutting on Thursday at 10 in the morning, welcoming Enterprise Truck Rental to the Findlay business community. We'll be live on Facebook as well as LinkedIn following that. So make sure that you're following us on social media and keep up to date on what's happening with the Findlay and Hancock County business community. That's what's happening this week. Of course, you can get the full schedule of events on our calendar page at any time. Do have some member events as well coming up this coming weekend. We're talking about golf and the Jerry Lucas and Buckeye Legends Golf Classic at the Hillcrest Golf Club. Here to tell us a little bit more about that, John Klaus from Klaus House Golf. John, how are you doing today?
Doing great, Doug. How are you?
Good. Well, you've got a huge event coming up that Buckeye fans need to be aware of here this weekend.
Yeah, we sure do. It's not very often you get a lot of these legends in one place, especially up here in Northwest Ohio. So we're pleased to be hosting Jerry's event.
Absolutely. Well, we are a little bit closer to that northern border, so it's important to show a Buckeye show of support, not being too far from the Michigan border. So what's happening this weekend, and are there still spots available for people to get involved in the outing?
There sure are. So this weekend we're hosting the Jerry Lucas and the Buckeye Legends Golf Classic, the first event. Proceeds are going to benefit Jerry's nonprofit organization called the Dr. Memory Visual Learning Program. And to get some interest in the event, Jerry made a few phone calls and got some of his friends to come in, and they're going to be playing golf, joining some of the teams, playing at least a few holes with each of the first 18 teams that register. So there's some names like, well, obviously Jerry will be here, and Jim Clemens, a former player and a great assistant coach under Phil Jackson, won I think 8 or 9 NBA titles as an assistant coach under Phil. Clark Kellogg and Jay Burson will be here. A couple local guys, Aaron Kraft and John Diebler, will be here. And then Jerry made another phone call to a football friend, and a guy by the name of Archie Griffin is going to be here as well.
I've heard of. I'm familiar with his work.
Yeah. So we're very happy and excited to be hosting the event. We're trying to keep it, Doug, to kind of a more intimate event. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to keep it around 18 teams. So Jerry and the guys can spend a little time shaking hands and saying hello to everybody. We were at 18. We had a team that had to drop out yesterday due to a conflict. And so we had an opening this morning, and it's still available. So,
okay. If someone wanted to get a foursome together for that, what's the best way to get signed up?
Best place to go to KlausHouseGolf.com, click under events, and just follow the link down at the bottom, and they can get registered. Or if they have any questions, they can call Hillcrest, and we'll walk them through the process to get registered.
Very good. John, thanks for joining us today.
Welcome, Doug. Have a great day.
You as well. I would like to say that all the Klaus House courses have withstood my divot taking this summer. So they're in good shape, and you should probably check out that event. If you were a golfer and a Buckeye fan, should be a very good time. Let's take a look at the job board. So our members post jobs each week. We highlight them here on the Monday announcements, as well as in our e-newsletter. No changes from last week. You can see Toledo Clinic Facial Plastics and Dermatology. They're going to be opening an office here on Trenton Avenue in Findlay in the coming months. They're looking to fill some roles as far as an LPN, a medical assistant, and a medical receptionist. You can get more details on how to apply for those jobs at our website. And again, you just go to findlayhancockchamber.com, go down to the community resource page and jobs. That's where you find our job listings. Also, Rowmark looking for a press operator and a warehouse lead in the Johnson Plastics division. Again, you just click on these links, you'll get the full details. If you are a Chamber of Commerce member and you're looking to hire, this is a free service as part of your membership. You just you can add in a job anytime, and we can highlight you right here each and every Monday. Do want to highlight another member press release. So this page is available to all of our members in your member hub. It also, this information goes out in our e-newsletter to the community as a whole. A new release coming in last week. Very excited to talk about this. Ohio Northern University launching their new Center for Corporate Engagement. Here to tell us about that is Carol Turchik. Carol, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So this has been something you've been working on for a while, and the release went out last week. It's up and running.
It is. So it's our open enrollment for our professional development programs our calendar is up for the fall. And the open enrollment program is for anybody, companies that want to send people, individuals that want to attend classes. They'll be together with people from different companies, different industries. And there's a series of classes that are listed for the fall, and we'll be putting up a spring calendar pretty soon.
Who is an ideal candidate for this program?
So I would say it's anyone beginning career, maybe has 3 to 5 years experience in the workforce, and anyone that might be needing a specific professional development skill. Maybe that's in the area of something in leadership. So managing conflict, communications, building trust in the workplace, or somebody who may want a little bit more business acumen knowledge. So that would be our finance for non-financial people, our strategy class, business metrics that matter. So anybody really just looking to add to their professional development, maybe they're moving up, maybe they're in a different role, maybe they're aspiring to that, or just maybe want to re-energize in some of those topics.
Let's talk a little bit about how this came together. This isn't something that, I mean, obviously the press release went out last week, but a lot of work has gone into this. What really got the ball rolling on getting the Center for Corporate Engagement together?
So the new president at Ohio Northern University really saw that there would be a benefit to the community by engaging in Ohio Northern in this way. And so I recently had run a different center, had been there for a while, and together we created this Center for Corporate Engagement to really understand what the companies needed and then to provide the bandwidth to make those things a reality. This open enrollment program is something we've listened very closely to companies in the region and what they need, how they need it, what that delivery looks like. So we've created this program specifically based on what we've heard.
Very good. Now, if a company is interested in putting an employee through it, what's the best way to get in touch with you to start that enrollment process?
Sure. Our website is www.cce.onu.edu, and our open enrollment programs are listed there. And we do have several certificate programs as well.
Very good. Well, we know it's a major need in the community is to continue to develop the workforce, continue to develop leadership within the workforce. So we're really excited to see how this goes.
We're really excited to be here. So come check us out. We can answer all the questions, but we'd love to see everybody show up in the fall.
Very good. Carol,
go ahead. Go ahead. Ohio Northern at the Inn at Ohio Northern. So they're on campus for those sessions. Sorry.
Very good. Great facility to host that at. So, yes. Carol, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
That is very exciting in the world of workforce development. So make sure if you are a chamber member, log into your member hub, go down to the news release section here, and you can see that news release to learn more about that, as well as other releases from our members. One other thing to tell you about right now, the fair is rapidly approaching in Hancock County. Of course, with the fair comes the junior livestock auction. That is sort of the culmination of everything, a culmination of all the hard work of all of the kids working in those programs. And we are trying to help out those efforts. Of course, every year there's the auction. Their money is exchanged at the auction and people bid on the different things that the kids have been working on, their different projects. And what we are trying to do is bring more people into that world. Certainly, if you live in the world of agriculture, you know what's going on there, but maybe you'd like to help support these kids and all the hard work that they've been doing, and really encourage them to continue to keep putting in hard work. This is a great way to do that. So through our agribusiness committee, we've put together a buyers group. You can donate between $100, $1,000, all the way up, however you want to do it. Your business will be recognized during the livestock auction on the final day of the fair. You do not have to be there. Also, you do not get an animal. That's not how it works. It basically just seeds the kids' project for the next year is how that operates. If you or your business would like to donate to this, you can go to the store section of FindlayHancockChamber.com. I'll show you how to do that right now. Hit the drop-down menu. There's the store right at the top, and then you go into the Junior Livestock Fair Buyers Group. Make sure to fill that out, get your name in, and then you will be recognized with all of the other people contributing to this effort when we win bids during the fair. So like to do this every year to help encourage hard work among young people in the community. Again, it's a great way to show your support. So if you have questions about that, feel free to get a hold of us here at the Chamber. That's what's happening this week at the Chamber of Commerce. Of course, you can check the schedule for the entire month, the rest of the year, at our website anytime. We'll be back with you later this week live from a ribbon cutting, plus much more. So if you want to be up to date on what's happening in the Findlay and Hancock County business community, just follow us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, follow our YouTube page, and we'll keep you up to date on everything that's going. Let's make it a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time on the Monday announcements.